episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. Yes, how is everyone doing tonight? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have such such an amazing topic for this evening. And I can't wait to get into that. But first, I'd like to say thank you guys for coming on in, showing some love, and definitely supporting me by just being here. I appreciate it. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notification bells because, guys, when you do that, it definitely helps YouTube say, hey, something good is going on over there. I think I need to let it flow. Hey, Eat Sleep, how are you? Welcome to Hello World. Yes, I always have to do this before anything else. Outside of that, I'm going to put the link in the chat if anybody should desire to come on in. But in any event, today, of course, I've been on my journey of, waking up really, really early just to get things going, started. But what I really need to do is actually focus on doing something when I wake up early in the morning, right? So, like, not just do it and then just start running like nothing, like, do it and really just sit there for a little bit and then start moving. So that's what I'm going to try to do. That's what I'm going to try to practice doing. But anyway, in any event, I woke up early. I got to work, and then the day went by pretty slow. I might say it went by pretty slow because we had a different schedule today. The work schedule changed a little bit. So you know how we are, guys, when we're stuck in our routine. We're so used to things happening a certain way that when it actually changes a little bit, you get a little like flustered. Like your timing goes off a little bit, all that good stuff. But I'm drinking my lime water. I don't see any lime bits, but I kind of made it not as strong as I would like to have made it because I don't know. I should have just used one lime per gallon. That's what I'm going to do from now on. Or I can do it the way I did it, but squeeze the lime juice in it instead of allowing the lime to go in without being squeezed. So, how was your day? Eat, sleep. Thank you for joining me. So everything went pretty well. And then, I had to go to the gym tonight. Hey, J Dog in the house. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes. Yes, man. You got to tell me how you're doing that because I need a little bit of that motivation over here, sir. So I'm thankful. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, J Dog. And you're going to get to your 700 in no time. So I'm very happy for you on that goal accomplishment because that is a very big deal. So hook a sister up. And J Dog Eat Sleep is an amazing person. You would definitely like what she has to talk about. She has a show coming out this Saturday. So you definitely have to check her out. I believe the information will be on her page or she'll share it with you in the chat, what have you. But she definitely is doing some amazing things and she's definitely somebody you should get to know. Hey, Eva, welcome to Hello World. Got the lighting all messed up today. I don't know what I was thinking when I was doing it. Like I had it all right before, but then I went and messed around and did some stuff. But anyway, oh, boom, there it is. What I will do, however, is I'm going to, sorry for, showing you up my nose and whatnot. I'm going to just fix it a little bit. But yes. So guys, that brings us to where we are at this current moment. The topic is you will not be defeated. And what I want to show you is an object lesson straight from Be the Difference Clothing. So let me show you guys this, right? This is why I have a topic tonight. Let me see. This is it, guys. This is a t-shirt that I created. Hey, this is a t-shirt that I created. I could get the lighting right again. Let me try to work on that lighting. There we go. This is a t-shirt that I created not too long ago. Let me see if I can get this right so you guys can see the focus. I'm so sorry. I am like extremely sorry about this, that this focus is like not doing what it's supposed to do. Come on. Anyway, it says, I'm a survivor of, is blank below, I will not be defeated. See, that's what I'm, hey, yeah, this is the new cell phone. I'm about to get a new one tomorrow because it keeps on going. The screen, you know, when they send you a new phone, there it is, guys. This is, oh, you know what it is? Because the light, there it is. Just catch it real quick. I'm a survivor of, I will not be defeated. This is our topic for today. This is a t-shirt that I made not too long ago. I'll give you the history of the t-shirt and why it was made. I was at an event way back when I was about a year into my business doing Be the Difference clothing, doing vendor gigs, just about a year into it. And I met a woman, and this woman came to my table and she was like, oh, you have great, this was back when I was just doing black and white t-shirts, black print, white print. That was it. So this woman came to my table and she was like, oh, you have great designs, but you should do a t-shirt for cancer survivors. And I was like, that's a great idea. I'll do it just because you said so. And it'll be a dedication to you. So I was just like, what should I do? How should I make this? And I said, you know what? I know cancer is like one of the biggest diseases that we promote. And I'm like, there's so many other things that people are surviving from. So I didn't want to make it exclusively just for cancer survivors. While I do have empathy for people who do have cancer, but there are a lot of other people who have other ailments that, you know, are just as bad or maybe a little worse. They just may not be talked about as much. Anyway, case in point, that's how I came up with the wording. I left it blank. I said, I'm a survivor of. Everyone can fill in their blank because each and every single day we are surviving something. And I put, I will not be defeated in red and the wording crinkly like that because it's like, even though you're about to explode or break, you won't, because you will not be defeated. You will not allow whatever it is to defeat you. You're a survivor of brokenness. You're a survivor of broken hearts. You're a survivor. And I say, okay, let me just put it out there. We're all survivors of broken hearts. And it's not just the romantic heart that I'm talking about. I'm talking about broken hearts from where your friends or your family may have disappointed you or absolutely did something to shatter that little muscle. You survive rape. You survive rejection. You survive anxieties. You survive depression. You survive loss of a job. Get it? You get it? The list can go on and on and on and on to every day, guys. We wake up surviving from whatever we have not dealt with. You will not be defeated. And I'm telling you that because if I'm sitting here, just like you, a human who goes through things as well, case in point, I've survived to speak to you today. So if I can be here, then whoever may be going through something that they think is not ever going to end or ever be resolved or ever be no longer an issue, I'm telling you, you will not be defeated. You may be at your breaking point, but you will not be defeated. You have to make up in your mind that you will not be defeated. There's nothing that will defeat you because you're a survivor of. Feel free to let people know what you survived from, because I guarantee you, when you share that, many more will raise their hands. How many of us can admit that we're surviving something? Put your hands up in the chat if you'd like, if I dare you, right? Because if you do it, then you're human and you admit that you are not perfect. And if you choose not to put your hand up, that's okay. You know how like they do in church where you could just close your eyes. Everybody's supposed to close your eyes, but some people are like this. Like if you have an unspoken, like you know how the pastor says, oh, if this is you, put your hand up. And some people are like this, looking around the church, and then they squeeze their eye like a little bit just so they can see who it is, while people are putting their hands out, bearing their souls and thinking that they're exclusively sharing. Put your hand up if you survive something on a daily basis. Put your hands up. I survive every single day. I survive driving in traffic. Yes. I survive my own negative thoughts. Yes, I do. I will not be defeated by any of those things because I know the human condition is to think that things will never be good. But I refuse to be defeated by that thought. How many of you have survived from depression or are surviving depression? Every single day you find it a little easier to join in the rat race or to join in the world society. How many of you are recovering from eating disorders? And I'm not just talking about just the bulimia or, anorexia. I'm not talking about just that, but just like, the emotional eating. When you're hurting, you just start to eat. Have you even realized that is the reason why you're eating for some? Because you're going through something, and instead of you releasing that, you just start to eat and eat and eat and eat and gain weight and weight. You're like, I can't understand why I'm gaining weight. Because you're suffering from something that you have yet to discuss with someone that you either trust or who knows you enough where you can ensure that your very little personal surviving of doesn't get let out into the open. But you're willing to be human and humble enough to say, enough of this continuous roller coaster. Enough of it. Enough. I will not be defeated. Because once you have that you will not be defeated attitude, your list of surviving of and from gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And the key thing is surviving. Survivor of. For some people, you will forever be surviving from something. And that's okay. Because sometimes we just have things that will never leave us, but we can control so it doesn't control us. It goes back to what I was talking about yesterday with addicts of anything. Of anything. I'm not even just talking about drugs, but of anything. Once you have allowed that, what was the word that I used yesterday? What was the word that I used? Once you've allowed that temptation to grab hold of you, It's always going to be knock, knock, knocking on your shoulder. But you got to go like this. Pluck. I'm a survivor. Pluck. I will not be defeated. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Get off my shoulder. And you survived another day. If you are suffering from an ailment, maybe an ailment that is never ever going to go away, just know that you will not be defeated. You will not be defeated. You will continuously do what you have to do. Like today I was talking to someone who was telling me that their wife got diagnosed with cancer in June, stage 1. And then at the next appointment, it was at stage 4. So she just did the operation just to be like, listen, I don't care if it's in one breast or both, I take them off. She's surviving. He's surviving. The family is surviving. But they will not be defeated. And I hope that I was able to encourage him just a little bit, because before he left, I said, after all of this is said and done, I hope that you guys really go out there and just enjoy your time. Just enjoy time and go on trips. Whatever you guys have been not doing and holding back from, just go and do. Just go and do. Because guys, just like that, like I said, things can change. If that doesn't make it real for you today, guys, trust and believe anything is possible, guys. Anything is possible. The inevitable can always happen to any one of us. The woman was the poster child of health, of good health. But yet, and no family history of cancer at all, but yet she was diagnosed with cancer, and in 1 month's time, her whole entire body has now changed. I'm thankful that her husband is hanging in there with her, because not everybody can handle till death do us part. And he was telling me how, like, just watching TV is so difficult to watch for her. Because, every single ad that's on television is always selling some type of cancer medication. Have you not noticed that? That's why I turn it off. You're not subliminally telling me nothing, because I'm not buying nope. Yeah, I'm not feeding that into my brain. Ooh. And they make the commercials look like so much fun. Like, oh, I think it'll be great for me to the side effects. They make it sound so much fun. Everybody's swimming in a pool or frolicking in the flowers. Oh, but the side effects could be upset stomach, diarrhea, death. And everybody's frolicking around. Your liver functions could die. If you're pregnant or nursing, consult your doctor. They say it's so lovely that you're like, oh, I don't mind being on this med. It's only an ailment that's not so life-threatening. And sometimes in those commercials, they say there's life-threatening causes, potential life-threatening side effects, like upset stomach, diarrhea, your gallbladder needing to be removed, your liver, your pancreas, your heart attack, in some cases, death. Watch what you absorb, people. Watch what you absorb. Watch what you absorb. Watch what you flow out. I'm not saying that's the reason why she got cancer. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying they make these commercials seem so like, oh, I would love to be on X, Y, and Z, because it's a purple pill. I like purple. I want to be on that pill. Maybe one day I'll get that ailment. Yes. No. Big pharma. But I love you though, because sometimes you cause the little nuances like headaches and upset stomachs to go away much faster. So I'm not going to knock you. But in any event, guys, just be careful what you absorb. That's all I'm saying. Because guess what? When you're careful with what you absorb through here and here and here, you will develop a not defeated attitude. No, you will not. And so when those things come up, those temptations rise, or those people who push your buttons rise up, I will not be defeated. That's what you're going to say with your cape on. I will not be defeated. I'm wearing my Rebuilding Trust, guys. My t-shirt, Rebuilding Trust. I'm wearing it today. I felt it was great to wear, and goodness, I felt it was great to wear in, you know what I'm trying to say. It's a good little addition to wear with the I'm surviving of I will not be defeated. Because guys, this is a survival t-shirt too. Because when you can rebuild trust, you're surviving from that hurt that somebody may inflicted on your life. You're surviving the pride that you had to let down in order to try to resolve the conflict. And you will not be defeated. Say that again. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to let the troubles and the woes of my life, I'm not going to allow it to defeat me. Because it's defeated me way too many years before. And I'm not allowing that with whatever remaining breaths that I can take. I'm not going to allow that to alter, to defeat, or keep me from whatever purpose in life that, or enjoyment of life that I can have. No, sir. I'm not signing up for that broken heart again. When you know what I'm saying, when broken heart, I'm not talking about broken heart, brokenness again. I'm not doing it. No more brokenness. And even if I get broken a little bit, if I get cracked, that's the amount of crack that I get. I'm gonna get my little Gorilla Glue real quick, seal that up. Talk to some homies, talk to some friends, meditate. Wear my t-shirt. I'm a survivor of I will not be defeated. Yes. I'm gonna show you guys again what the t-shirt looks like. Because now that I got the lighting straight and see what I got to do, I'm definitely going to show it again. Especially if there's anybody in the chat that may not have seen it. Let me see. This. Come on, focus. I'm focused, man. I'm a survivor of I will not be defeated. That's the t-shirt. Hi, TR. How are you? X. Hi, Maria. The dancing queen. Hi, Anna. Anna. The other Anna. Hey, Blended Whiskey. Yes, Blended Whiskey. I like Life is Good. I like that company. I love what they stand for as well. I love their story and how they started. And, you know, I saw a friend of mine, a former friend of mine, gave me their magazine, and they did an interview on the actual owner of that company. And that's how I found out about Life is Good. And when I read his story of how he started his company with just selling t-shirts on the street in I believe it was California where he was from. But that was back in the 80s when, you know, it wasn't like a lot of t-shirts being sold like that, and they just did by hand. And I just loved the concept. I love the fact that they give back, the charitable contributions. I love what Life is Good is all about. So if you guys have never seen or heard of Life is Good, the company, check it out. I would love to meet the owners and, have a sit down, because those are people that would be great to know. And it's not just about business, but it's just a simple fact that would be iron sharpening iron. So I love that company, Blended Whiskey. I definitely dig them. I haven't been on their website lately though. But yes, Blended Whiskey, check it out. Life is Good, everybody. Their message is great. It is. But guys, we all have stories of how we will not be defeated. Our lives, and I say this every single night, our lives are purposely at this moment where we are. Sometimes because we need to be, other times because we've made mistakes and we are the result of our mistake. But you can make the best of any situation, but you got to make up in your mind to do so. You really do. And when you make it up in your mind, it's hand in hand. When you make up in your heart and your mind that life is going to be a certain way, it will be a way. But it requires you to make it and fight for your life sometimes and not be defeated. Yes. If you would like that particular t-shirt, is not on my website, but you can always email me and I can make some for you. I haven't put that design back up on the website yet. There's no real particular reason. I just haven't done it. I have so many designs that I just have not put up on the website. I probably should go through them again and start posting them again, because they are shirts, especially now that I'm, getting some different capabilities of printing things a little easier. Yes, thank you, Blended Whiskey. I appreciate it. I definitely am getting the capabilities of printing smaller quantities in different ways. So I could definitely post all of those different designs that I came out with years ago that are relevant for today. But because I make it up in my mind that I'm not going to be defeated by anything or most things, or, okay, I will try my best not to be defeated by most things. That's probably the better sentence to use. My heart is conditioned to believing that first. Because if I'm defeated, there will be no hello world. If I'm defeated, I'm not doing my purpose. And that goes for you as well. When you are defeated, you are not doing your purpose. And when you're not, and if you allow yourself to be defeated, you go missing and people start wondering, where are you? So it's hand in hand. We all need each other no matter what. So for anybody who may be watching the replay or just watching live now, you are a survivor of, and you will not be defeated. Sometimes you may have to say that to yourself millions of times before it sinks in, but it's okay. You got millions of breaths still yet to breathe, hopefully. So every second you get, don't be defeated. Don't allow your family to defeat you. Don't allow people's negativity to defeat you. Don't allow discouragement to defeat you. Don't allow hurts, present or past, to defeat you. Don't allow yourself to defeat you. You know, because like sometimes you're thinking all of these things and everybody else is like, what? I didn't even think that about it. I didn't even, what? That wasn't even a thought in my mind about you. It's that simple, guys. Our minds can sometimes tell lies that separate you from the rest of your friends, the world. So, this is why we have to work on ourselves every single day, guys. This is why we have to pay attention to our feelings and understand who we are. Because it's very easy to be defeated by anything when you have no idea who you are, and what you're supposed to do. You'll be like a cell phone overseas, a US cell phone overseas, roaming, trying to find signal, roaming. How many of us have been roaming? How many of us stay roaming for a long time, searching for signal when it all starts at finding out who you are? That's the beacon. Oh, 11:11. Hey, welcome to Hello World. Nice to see you again. That's right, and learn on the way. Girl, Anna, I'm still working on just making my split decisions and moving on and keeping it moving. So I'm definitely going to take that to heart as well. It's a daily task and a daily battle to survive. But guys, we'll have all of the equipment in the world to do so. You got your family, you got your friends, you have your own self-worth. You've got your higher power, you've got God, you've got Jesus, you got Buddha, whoever you believe in. And I'm just throwing all these people out because some people believe in all things or different things, which we have to respect. Because how can you not respect something that you have never even researched or even know about? It's the same way as if no one's ever heard of Christianity and everybody's like, oh, I don't know. How could you say that if you've never learned anything about Christianity? So you just got to be respectful to other people's opinions and ideals. And if you really are against it and you haven't done any research, then just research it and prove your point as to why you're against it. That's all. That's all I'm saying. At the end of it all, just know you are a survivor and you will not be defeated. You are surviving every day. You will not be defeated. Life isn't that hard. I truly believe life isn't that hard. Even when things and circumstances, come up that don't match what you think reality should be, it's not that hard. We just have to learn how to accept things that we can't change and then make those things work that we can't change. Control it sometimes. Because that's what surviving is all about, being able to adjust to circumstances or things that we can't change, and also overcoming the things that we can. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm in an AA meeting. AAA meeting. AAA. Mm-hmm. I hope that I've encouraged you guys tonight to know that you will not be defeated. I will clearly and I will unequivocally always say you will not be defeated. Do not allow things, people, circumstances, situations to defeat you. Please do not, because you got a lot of work to do. You have a lot of work to do. There's too many people out here that need you. Too many people out here that are looking and longing and searching for someone just like you to help them along the way. You are needing to find out who you are. You need you. Your own self needs you. I am on Hello World every single night between 7 and 9. That's the time that I go on. You can always catch me in the replay, or, oh, please guys, share the chat out if you can to your social medias. That'll be very, very, I would be much appreciated of that. I'm actually going to do that now, even though it's so late in the game. I'm going to do that now. Because I think what we talk about here in the chat and also on the panel is not groundbreaking, no, but I think it's a very good tool and instrument for encouraging people who need it. And guess what? We're all people and we all need it. I need you guys as much as you need me. I need the next person who becomes encouraged to bring out something that they needed to help with me. You get it? When hurt people stop being hurt, they can help other people who are hurt. So please, guys, be encouraged every day to know that you are amazing. You are beautiful. There is no mistake about your life. You were created on purpose for this purpose. Right now, for this very moment that you live, breathe, sleep. You were made for it. You may not understand why, but it will all become very real and understood once you take time to get to know yourself. Know that you will not be defeated by any situation, circumstance, as long as you won't allow it to defeat you. Because you are a survivor and you're proud of being a survivor, because guess what? We all are survivors every single day. And I'm proud to say that I'm a survivor. I haven't been defeated all the way yet, and I will not be defeated. I refuse to be defeated. I want all of us to develop that attitude of not being defeated and refusing to be defeated by everyday life circumstances and situations that sometimes we can and cannot control. You are beautiful. You are amazing. There is no mistake about you. Once you find your purpose, defeat will be so far behind you because you'll have the tools to jab it out. Or whatever you have to do to get it to go away fast. I want all of us to reach unlimited potentials that we never, ever imagined. I want all of us to start thinking in different ways that we never thought that we could. Developing attitudes and compassion. Compassion enough to know that it's okay if you get slammed in the face, but you're still going to be compassionate no matter what. Because if you don't do it, then the cycle of brokenness will continue, and we can't allow that anymore. This is 2019, guys. We've been in this historical rut for too long. We need to get back to when it used to be love, when we used to respect, when we used to cherish and admonish everybody, at least respect everyone. We need to get back to those days. Let that part of history repeat itself. Will it ever be perfect? No, I don't want any perfectness. But I want it to progress daily into something amazing and beautiful. My name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. If you ever want to get any of the t-shirts that either I'm wearing or that you see or that you saw in the chat or that you see on the website, feel free to do so. When you support Be the Difference, you're not only supporting the business, because this is a business, you are helping me to support a charity that I am so thankful to be a part of and to give to every single month. 10% of every clothing sale. Hayden's Heart. I need to get them on here one day. I have to talk to them. I have to call them and talk to them, see if they can come on here on the panel and talk about their charity. Because I love it. I love everything that they're doing. And you will help Be the Difference to become a little bit closer to being known globally. Yes. You will help Be the Difference to be able to sustain another day and another year. You will put a smile on my face because I get to make a fresh t-shirt just for you. So check out the links down below. You can purchase a book of inspirational original quotes. You can purchase a t-shirt that is made freshly. And you can also check out the previous episodes of Our Lives Seen Through My Eyes, people just sharing their heart and their perspective from their own eyes. I've been missing my friend Michelle so bad lately. She's probably the video that people see when they come onto the chat for the first time, the page the first time. And I'm so thankful that she said yes and allowed me to document her struggle as a mother with a child who was addicted to a substance. You guys have to watch that video. Her name is it was Our Lives Seen Through My Eyes, episode 1, Michelle with 1 L. If you have not watched that and you are a parent or a family member of someone who is going through addiction, that video would be an encouragement to you. And I'm definitely saying wholeheartedly it will be an encouragement to you, because she definitely, when I watch it, I just remember like, man, like that was my friend. And I will never get to see her again. I will never get to see her breathe, eat, sleep. I will never get to hear her voice or talk to her. This is why I say, guys, you need to appreciate and cherish all of the moments that you have with people, friends, loved one, family, your friends, your husbands, your wives, your lovers, your boyfriends, your girlfriends, whoever you're entangled with. Make sure they know that you love them, because there will be a day when you may never ever see them again. It could be at the blink of an eye, or it could be nothing. And with her situation, similar to the story I told you about earlier with the man whose wife that was just diagnosed in June with breast cancer had surgery in July and now is going for another test to make sure there's no more. She, in her case, her boyfriend said that she was just rambling one day to the point where he's like, I need to take you to the hospital. And they found out that she had a big mass on her brain. She survived the first round, the first surgery. She did. She survived the surgery. She had a metal plate in her head to, cover up her scalp. And she survived chemo. And then I guess there was another mass, and that was it. And while she was surviving the chemo, we spoke from time to time. I feel like it was never enough time that we spoke. And she always kept telling me no about meeting up because she did not want me to see her bald. I had to respect her wishes and her opinion about how she felt, but we still spoke at least. Anyway, I hope to see you all tomorrow between 7 and 9. And my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. saying thank you for tuning in. Thank you for giving me a little bit of your time every single day. And until we meet again, may you have a beautiful evening. May you rest well. Wake up refreshed so you can be the best. Be the change, be the difference to someone you know or don't know. And until our world is completely back to where love is the majority and hate is the minority, we got work to do. You will not be defeated.